volcanoes are just shy. Volcano! Oh, volcano! Where are you?
I think we would know if one of these were around here. Here, check it out. Yeah, I don't think there's one around here.
There sure is. Welcome to Love Life. Hope you're making choices and decisions that love you back. Michael, I'm a person in recovery from substance use disorder and mental and co-occurring with mental health. I have the gift of several initials: PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, ADD, attention deficit disorder. Let's go on right now. I'm healing on purpose, and I have, under the guidance of a mental health professional, that is important to take you path and introduce you to those tools that you need. Today, we're going to talk about facing your past. We're talking about relationships. Okay, talking about relationships. So let's talk about it. So when I was actively indulging in my addiction or um, my relationships, I did not have healthy relationships with family, and no longer had unique friends because my affiliates became those who were connected to my journey or my goal to get my next fix or to get my next high. So I became detached from the authenticity and the genuineness of having relationships in my life and what they mean to me. For some reason, I'm having a moment. I feel like it's a glare there, but we'll go with it because the message is important right now, but I'm not happy about the look. Okay, so first thing in facing the past is the emotional. If you had a plug or you've had a favorite spot or you had the trap house or you had a favorite spot, that whatever your drug of choice that you like to go to, it's the emotional and mental attachment having to those places that are detrimental to me. So acknowledging that and having a healthy separation from the relationships that will trigger cravings for usage and that will trigger to wanting me to go back to old habits, and habits start in the mind. I really do believe that before I actually do pick up my that drug of, before we actually pick up that drug of choice, it definitely starts in thinking and meditating on it and then putting it into action. And so having a healthy separation from those relationships that will take you back to using, serving them their divorce papers, saying you no longer in my life, you know, how no longer have power in my life emotionally, mentally, or even spiritually, right? However you may look at that for yourself. So that is one relationship. Then two, there's relationships with family and friends, maybe restoring or knowing how to have a healthy relationship now that I'm not under the influence of my altering substance or my altering activities, whatever it may be, right? Anything because anything that we do too much of becomes an addiction and moderation is lost. And so therefore one may say my life becomes unmanageable. So there may be so many different things. So we're looking at one second thing is relationship with families. Is it dysfunction? Uh, was I a victim of physical abuse or sexual abuse? Just and share those things in the reality, the fact of, because we drink for a reason because there's a pain deep with, or I drank for a reason, or we used, or whatever the drug, whatever we loved, we used to numb the pain. We used it because not facing the reality of the pain that we had within and what happened to us and how do we get better from that. So second is relationship. Is there a dysfunctional relationship with family? Can that be healed? Can that be reconciled? And then the healing may not be that we are back in communication with each other. The healing may be that you're no longer really emotionally attached, where it triggers me to want to use my drug of choice, go back to using those mind altering things or mind altering activities that cause my life to be unmanageable. So that is relationship, family relationships, healing from that, where it does not have emotional and mental power over you and over me, and cause it always send us into I call trigger happy, turn us into a trigger situation, a trigger to use or trigger to cravings, right? That's what a trigger does. Trigger starts something, right? Um, Three, also, let's look at relationships with what we call, maybe intimate relationships with dating. Do I have a healthy view? Did I take advantage of people? Of course, if I was under influence, I was vulnerable. I was vulnerable, and really did not engage and maybe some healthy relationships when it comes to dating. So that's something to look at too. Well, facing my past around relationship in relation in nature to versus when I was my drug using my drug of choice, and now I'm choosing to be in recovery. So we're looking at the relationship when it comes to dating or romantic interest or whatever your word of choice may be that may resonate with you, that may click with you. The thing is, when it comes to relationships, dating, wanting to do life with somebody, for me, I'll speak for me. What I understand is just coming to know, to love me, to enjoy me, know what I enjoy, and be able to balance my life. And also, I also have to accept that from all my brokenness and still healing from my brokenness, my picker is broke. So for me to have a life partner or that special one, someone to share all my close things with, to do life with, my life partner, I know it definitely would have to be a God thing, the God of my understanding. I have to connect with that and say, the God of my understanding, you got to help me. My picker is broke. So that's definitely when it comes to that relationship. So we talked about a relationship to the mental and emotional connection to the things that encouraged me to drink. We talked about the mental, emotional uh, scars or the trauma from maybe family relationships and even friend relationships or experience from the past, healing from that on purpose so they are not controlling my emotions and my feelings and it's always being triggered. So we're talking about uh, facing these past, uh, if when it comes to relationships, and decreasing the triggers if I am willing to heal on purpose. And then three, we're talking about doing life with someone, not wanting to do this life alone. But first, again, can you date yourself? Can you take yourself out to dinner? Can I take myself out to the movies? Can I take myself on a vacation? Can I do these things and enjoy life? Can I take in the fresh breath air? Can I take myself for a walk and take in all the things that's going on around me and appreciate life? Can I learn to be in the moment with myself before I try to bring somebody into my world, because I know I can be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but my Cocoa Puffs doesn't want to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You get the idea. So today we just want to encourage each other to hit facing the past when it comes to relationships is making progress and healing from those different type of relationships and no longer allowing those negative people, places, and things, or those trauma or healing from the trauma, which is a lot to me. I think it's a lifelong effort because we're human. Uh, in learning to just heal on purpose, so we don't everything is not a trigger or everything is sending us off into a frantic uh, fear of I might go back to that old lifestyle, to that mind altering substance or that mind altering activity that caused my life to be chaotic. So we hope that we value our life enough to confront our fears and to confront the relationships that hold us back or the unhealthy relationships that have been lingered in our life, that we move forward in a positive light and we love ourselves so life will love us back. So till next time, my friends, I hope you make the choices and decisions that love you back. So it encourages you to love life. Till next time.